All right, y'all. I had a gentleman call me this morning and said he bought popcorn for his daughter. No, excuse me, let's rewind. He said he bought popcorn for his wife, and his daughter had a kernel or two, and the two end up eating the whole bag, and the wife was fired up. I guess she didn't uproar the household, and he was like, how fast can you get it to me? Where can I meet you at? I said, well, I live about an hour from you, so either I can mail it or meet you somewhere. So we end up deciding to mail it. So I'm on my way to the post office so I can mail him his popcorn that I got in his bag, y'all, because it must have been a restless night for him. Because when I say he hit me up early, it was about an 8 o'clock email, okay, early in the morning. So that let me know it was pretty rough for him last night, even though he was doing a favor for his wife. But he was hot as fire, or the mama was hot as fire at the daughter. So let me go help him out. I'm actually giving an extra bag. Now, it's probably going to cost me more to ship it today, but it's okay. I feel like the business is going to prosper. Because it sounds like to me she gotta have this banana pudding popcorn. So, hey, the word gonna spread, and this extra bag gonna bring extra love. The season of giving. So, I'm gonna get in my car because it's so hot. I mean, it's like 105 degrees, y'all. And no wonder why my apples is melting, because the weather is special. I done gave apples out to my neighbor. I'm waiting for my other neighbor to wake up, to my sister-in-law. I've been giving them out. Look at the temperature gauge, 103. Oh my God. In this priority box here, and pay one flat rate. Hey y'all, if you buy a recycling tumbler from Jamba Juice and you bring it back for a refill, you get a discount off your drink. So I said, let me go home, y'all, and get my cup so I can order me a watermelon drink and get my discount. So here I am at Jamba Juice. About to place my order. All right, here's my large in my recyclable cup. There it is, y'all. The big old bubblegum machine inside the Skechers at the moment. Exactly. That little bridge over there is scary to go across. I don't like going over that bridge at nighttime. I make sure I come up over that bridge in the daytime. It's just something about it. I don't like it. Is that the one to go to Sacramento? Yeah, that's the Antioch Bridge. Oh yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I live not far from water. Water and water and water. Then all the little boats, the wharfs down there, some beautiful restaurants down there. Nice restaurants. I'm in downtown. About to walk. Took a walk. I said I'm going to do more walking, lose some weight before the rain hit. I'm on a 30-day challenge walking before the rain hit. It's very hot where I live at, so when I get off work at 3:30, I can hit the block for about 30 minutes. Because I done gained some weight. Gotta drop these pounds. All right, nice, beautiful walk. There's a lot of soul food restaurants down here that me and my husband gonna have to check out. One of them we just passed. They only open Thursday through Sunday, so.
A new steakhouse, African American.
It's a new steakhouse, my husband said. We looked at the menu. I'm gonna have to check it back out later on.
The hamburger place that we wanted to.
Oh, the hamburger place?
It's gone. They got 3 Mexican restaurants right
back
next
to back.
Then there's one that sits down there by that cannabis club.
Wow.
And they're just. But then there's an African American Smash Burger on the
Smash Burger on the side.
Track station right there. So, and they say his hamburgers are good.
Really?
And they closed the senior citizens place for some reason. I guess they are going to.
What's the burger place down here?
Yeah, it's at the end of.
It's
Yeah.
past that blue thing?
You want to walk down there?
Yes, see. I'm supposed to get my exercise on, so let's see. Of course, I only brought so much cash. I didn't bring my debit card, but we gonna see. We gonna see what we got going on around here. I really haven't walked around here since I moved down here. I be driving. This, I never knew. Is this a theater?
Yeah, it's a theater. It's where
Oh,
they give
see.
concerts and stuff at.
Oh.
Been doing that for years. You just forgot.
And then what's that? Sweets on Second?
Yeah.
I think that's new.
Yeah, Sweets on Second is new. These two restaurants, one of them has been here. I don't know which one. Guadalajara has been here.
See, that's a shame. They didn't build some new restaurants I didn't even know about.
Where the one is in the corner?
Yes.
That's where the last African American, it was the barbecue place.
And I can braid it. This is a braiding shop. Wow.
So yeah, closed down the barbecue place.
I know my niece's church is around here.
It's your niece's church is straight across the park.
Oh, okay. Down here by City Hall. Yeah, they done built some stuff up around here. I really haven't walked around here.
That gray building is your niece's church.
Okay. A lot of unhoused people have moved down here, but it's everywhere. Shoot. What can we do? The economy is no joke. That's for sure. Chamber of Commerce. Okay.
This is where it came that time that they had the live music and stuff.
Oh, yes. I remember coming down here giving out plates of food when we had leftover food for Thanksgiving.
They give live concerts instead of bands.
All right, well,
Stages back there.
we trying to see what they done built around here in downtown, y'all, because...
Oh, they opened a new barber shop. I didn't know that was there.
Oh, see? And is this Amtrak even open anymore?
Yeah.
Well, the next time brother come here, he gonna have to come to this spot. I picks him up way by my job. But I don't know if the route drops him off this way. It just depends on...
You can get a connection one way or another.
Oh, that's true, a connection like at the airport. This is a little coffee shop. Wow. Oh, a bookstore. Okay, I smell something in the air. Smash burgers. I smell something smashing. Oh. Oh, smash burgers. Smash burgers. I'm going to have to see what it do with the smash burgers. Let's check out the smash burgers. All right, these are the tools we need for our home improvement for my basket shelf. Had to get some of these drywall 1 inch to continue our home project for my basket. I think this is the shelving we might get. We might get white instead of wood, but something for the basket. 1 by 12 MDF shelving is what we about to put in our basket. Long things right here for my baskets, y'all. When I was at the burger place yesterday, I dropped off some popcorn. Well, he just called me and said he would like to discuss my popcorn being in his store. So, I'm on my way back over here to give him another flavor to try. The plain caramel or the caramel with pecans. I let him try the banana pudding, and I guess a couple other people tried it. They said it was too sweet while they were still shoving it down their throat. So, we gonna see what it do, y'all. We gonna see. Walking back down to the restaurant. All right, I dropped off a bag of banana pudding, caramel with pecans. He said he gonna try my product for a week or so, see how it do. And then we can do some business around here. So Let's stay prayed up around here, y'all. We're doing our 30-day challenge walk. This burger place is right next to Amtrak. So people might come and get a burger and get their popcorn to go. And next to City Hall, a lot of people work at City Hall. I think it's next to maybe like a continuation school or some kind of school. I don't know. Adult day school, okay. And so they're going to have to go to lunch. Oh, it's a bar right across the street too. So yeah, Flying Hat. So yeah, it's located definitely in a prime spot. Definitely right across the street from City Hall. That is a good thing. I think that's a pizzeria. That looks like a bar and a pizzeria, Bar Garden. I never even walked down here this far. I never went past City Hall, at least not walking. I'm always driving. It's good to take a walk around your blocks, y'all, where you live at. We always just be driving. You miss half the stuff that's around your house when you just drive. So I'm definitely taking a walk. I'm blessed. He said he not gonna charge me. We'll worry about a fee later. So God is good. Opening opportunities and doors. I always said I wanted my popcorn at a stadium. I love football. I love sports. It would be great to have my popcorn at a stadium or somewhere big like that. That would be awesome. I'm going to stay prayed up, all right? Prayed up. This is how you advertise a yard sale. You got your sign. You got your pink flamingo. You say free water. Come on, stop by. You call it Fun Friday Yard Sale. See, that's what I'm talking about. They got one sign right here, and they just got it so decorated, so pretty. You know, they let you know it's Fun Friday, and there it is. Come check out their yard sale, okay? All right, y'all. Let me give y'all a recap of over the weekend. Now, I'm on the porch. I don't know why flies like to hang out with me every time I come to the porch, y'all, but they do. So, a recap of Saturday and Sunday, the Art and Wine Festival. Now, I made about $1,500. We're going to just get to the nitty gritty. So basically, I kind of like broke even to a degree. For one, they had some of the same vendors sitting next to each other, selling the same things. So that made it very difficult for us to sell because competition was very serious there. However, I'm blessed for every sale. I'm blessed to be able to get my money back and a little more than what I spent. Saturday was so much more crowded over Sunday. I never knew you can buy just a one-day pass to then only one day. I thought you had to buy both days. So that is definitely something to look into because I've always done both days. And so I'm thinking about that for next year. Now they said via email that they're going to try to extend Saturday longer. I guess I wasn't the only one who complained about the placement of the vendors because I got that email today from the response of the CEO, the organizer. A lot of people was upset of the placement of the vendors. And now next year they said they're going to try first come, first serve. Now I don't know how much that's going to work better because you don't know the name of the people that you might pick. They might be next to you. So I don't know how well that's going to work, but at least they understood that there was a problem. And I wasn't the only one to send an email regarding my concerns about that. Now, I don't know how much the lady next to me got who was selling the same thing. I just know I didn't see a lot of people in her booth. And so what happened was people got to me first before they got to her. And that was special. So, and in between me and her was a popcorn guy that sold all different type of popcorns. And he was very upset. He was so upset. He came from 4 hours away. And he wanted, of course everybody wants more sales, but it's the placement of where you place someone. Plays a lot in the way you get business drawn to your table. I got a lot of compliments on my booth. That was wonderful. Like I said, I'm grateful for the sales. Every last one. It could have been a lot worse. And I'm glad I got the gift of gab, because one lady told me, hey, I'm so glad you spoke up and asked me to try a sample that you had, because did you know 2 booths away from you someone is selling the same thing? And I said, I do. She was selling cookies and apples and maybe some other kind of like Rice Krispie treats or something like that. And I was selling apples and popcorn. And the person in between the both of us was just selling popcorn. Well, 2 people between us, selling popcorn and selling barbecue sauce. And let me tell you, the people that were selling the barbecue sauce, they should be extremely lucky that they were between me and the popcorn guy, because about 5 booths down, they had 3 people selling barbecue sauce right next to each other. The placement of us was very special, y'all. But it was a lesson learned in so many different ways. I feel like I might have drawn some new business and clientele, when in fact I kind of do know that, because for one, I had a customer who has been looking for me for the last 2 years, and I guess she couldn't find me because I've been at that festival for the last 2 years, but I guess she couldn't find me. But the moral of the story is her brother found me, and she came over and bought my banana pudding popcorn. And she was very happy. And she got my business cards now. I'm doing a 30-day walking challenge, right? So I'm walking around the neighborhood. Wait, let me back up before I say that. So on Monday morning, I woke up to an email from a gentleman who bought my popcorn, and I guess he bought it for his wife, and their daughter asked for some, and her son ended up eating the majority of the bag. And I think it was a very, I think his wife was very upset about that and made it very known that she wants some more popcorn. And so I mailed them the popcorn. How you guys doing? When does school start? It did? It started yesterday. Okay. I didn't know the school started in my neighborhood yesterday. Okay, that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. So, the daughter ate all the popcorn apparently, or close to it. And the mother was very upset. So he emailed me early in the morning on Monday. So I went to the post office and mailed him 2 bags of popcorn. And I called today because I got a tracking of the popcorn to see when it was going to get delivered. I didn't track the number, but I called him today to see was it delivered today. And he said it was delivered yesterday. So that was wonderful that he got his popcorn. Well, yesterday, me and my husband started a 30-day challenge. Well, I want to start it because I didn't gain some weight, y'all. So I was like, babe, when I get off work, I want to walk around the block, a couple blocks, for about 30 minutes. So we started yesterday. I called it my 30-day challenge. So we walked around the block and we happened to walk past the burger place. I was like, I never heard of that burger place. So we ended up going in the burger place, ordering a burger, and then I was telling them about my popcorn. And I told them, okay, well, we need to go run some errands to Lowe's because my husband is making me some shelves for my baskets, y'all, in the garage to free up some space for any of the leftover baskets that I might not have sold out. So that's our upgrade to the home improvement we're doing right now for my business so that I can have some space in my living room and in my garage, okay? And actually, now that he's making me some space in my garage, I can probably create my baskets in the garage too, especially in this winter when it's raining. I can go out to the garage and just make baskets for a few hours. But back to the walk, y'all. I was walking and went to the burger place. And we dropped off. I told him I'm going to come back with a bag of popcorn. And I dropped off my banana pudding popcorn. So I guess when he came into the office today, to the restaurant I should say, he dropped his wife off earlier and he went and ran some errands. And when he came back, the popcorn was gone almost. And so I guess he asked them, how was it? And they said, well, it was sweet while they continued to eat it. And then another person tried it and said it was sweet while they continued to eat it. And I guess he let some customers try it too, and they loved it. So the moral of the story is he told me he wanted me to leave him some samples of my popcorn so that they can see if they sell in his store. And his burger place is right around the corner from the Amtrak station. So we walked back over there and I gave him a couple bags of the popcorn. And so he told me on Tuesday he's gonna try to find a rack that he can clip the popcorn from. He said he thinks he has something already. He's gonna try to look for that. And then I'm gonna bring, maybe 5 or 10 bags of each flavor. Not the ones with the pecans. We don't want to worry about allergies right now. But the banana pudding one and the plain caramel one. I'm gonna leave him 10 of each flavors. And then he said he's not gonna charge me to set it up there. And if it goes well, then we can talk. So I'm going to stay prayed up about that opportunity. Um, you just never know where this might lead us to. The burger place is like right in the heart downtown of where I live, to be honest. Not far from where I live. So I'm very blessed about that. Blessed for the opportunity that he even called back and let me bring the popcorn there, and for him to say he'll sell it for free without charging, even though I'm going to still give him something. But just the opportunity. Even if I just let him keep it and he just decide, hey, this might bring more business, because what is it, $100? You have to pay sometimes to make money. So even if I gave him the 5 bags of each flavor, that's right at about $100. I could call it a wash just for the opportunity of being able to have my popcorn sold and the exposure that it might lead to my popcorn. So I'm very excited about this opportunity. And it's football season. It's opening day to preseason today, matter of fact. And so it's a perfect time to have popcorn. He said he's closed on Sundays and Mondays. So even though he's closed on Sundays and Mondays when it's prime days for football during this football season that's kicking off, Thursday is still Thursday night football. So somebody can always go in there on a Thursday or, and get popcorn and be like, ooh, I need some of this for football. So you just never know. I got my email address, I believe, on my label of my popcorn. I left some business cards, and we're going to just stay prayed up. It's all I can do. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to leave that with him, okay? So with that being said, yes, very grateful. Very grateful for what this weekend brought. You know what I mean? And it didn't pay, it wasn't nothing for me to lose to give the person an extra bag of popcorn too. Actually, it was a loss for me to mail it and give them an extra bag, but I think I'm going to gain more from it later. Once again, it's all marketing. And it was popcorn that I had left over from the event. So that popcorn lasts about, I say a good, best sale is between 30 and 40 days. You know what I mean? I would rather it be eaten within 30 days from the time that I prepare it for the best freshness of my popcorn. That's for sure. Yeah, I would prefer best sale and best eaten within 30 days from the time that it was prepared. So yeah, it's just tastes much better if it's eaten within, to be honest, within 2 weeks, preferably for me, but I'll take the 30 days, it's still fresh. I did a test run on it, and people have still loved it at the 30-day mark, but I will prefer, the turnaround to be every 2 weeks would be great. Definitely every 2 weeks would be awesome. So we're going to stay prayed up on that one, y'all. He said he's going to let me know on Tuesday. So it definitely was a blessing. Even if I didn't make abundance over the weekend, the outcome to other things that might come knocking on my door can make up for all that. And like I said, it's almost the holidays. We're in August, and people start thinking about what they're going to get for the holidays for people. And they can pass out popcorn at events and give them away for Christmas at Christmas parties and things like that, because they're in individual bags. And yeah, I love it. Seal-proof bags. So I'm looking forward to that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start thinking about what Christmas sales and baskets I can make with the popcorn. Make a combo, with a banana and a caramel together, and do a Christmas sale with both of them together, and maybe sell it for I don't know. I have to think about it, because one bag is 15, the other one is 12. So if I sell them both for $21, that's a very good Christmas deal. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I might think of something like that for the holidays. Do some pre-orders and see if people will bite on the pre-orders for that. Yeah, as I'm thinking about it, as I'm talking to y'all, that's what I think I might start to do. I see these little kids ringing the doorbell, the fire department. I hope everything's okay. Or they just want to say hi to the firemen. We're about to see. So yeah, my loved ones, that's what's been going on. And I'm blessed for all the opportunities that's ran across me in the last 48 hours since the event. So, very grateful. Very grateful. I guess it's okay. They're all right, because nobody came running out the fire department, so they must be okay. Oh, the stop sign. The little kid said school started yesterday. The motorcycle cops, they'll be back, because they just don't pay attention to the stop sign. It's ran all the time, y'all. Anyways, y'all could have been anywhere in these streets, and y'all hanging out with Shell Bell. And I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do appreciate y'all watching me. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm very honored that y'all take the time to hang out with Shelby and watch me and hear what I got to say. And thank you for all your sweet comments. And yeah, the sales was, I'm gonna say, in abundance. Why? Because I'm blessed for every sale. I could have had no sales. So I'm extremely blessed that I was able to get my money back, and like I said, open other doors and opportunities for other things that might come my way. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get off, and I'm going to talk to you later, all right? Smooches.